We all have that comfort game we can fall back on. A game we played at a time where our lives weren't so complicated. For some of us, this might have been Minecraft or Call of Duty. Well, for me, it was Super Mario Odyssey. This game genuinely shaped me into who I am and provided an experience that I found myself playing over and over again to the point where it's my most played video game of all time. I didn't get my hands on the game till around 5 months after it came out. It was pre-bundled with the Switch that my dad had bought me. And even during my first playthrough, I and many other people fell in love with the game. It was literally all I did for a weekend, even if I had to share the Switch with my brother. I wouldn't discover the Mario Odyssey community till much later in my life. So oftentimes I would play it by myself, not knowing of everything that people were getting up to. In terms of timing, this was in 2017, where Nintendo was finally about to start making a comeback after the long years of people thinking Nintendo was cringe and the PlayStation was all the rage. This video is going to be kind of jumping all over the place. I'm going to try to stay organized, but I'm just going to get distracted because that's who I am. But there's just so many beautiful moments in this game. I still get tears in my eyes whenever I capture Bowser at the end of the game or watch the beautiful festival in the metro. Speaking of which, a city in Mario? Yeah, this was an insane announcement for the time. I was super impressed and happy with the city, almost as if it was a dream of mine that I never knew I had. This game definitely doesn't hit the same unless you know the history of the Red Plumber. The references are through the roof, with the most obvious being the 1-1 Theater in Metro Kingdom, or even just the little street signs. Really, the attention to detail in this game is insane. Also, as previously mentioned, it contains one of the greatest final boss sequences in gaming. You get to play as Bowser. For me and many other people, this was always a dream of ours, and the devs did not disappoint when it came to the end. Many people have left their mark on this game, especially speedrunners. They managed to beat the game in under an hour, and they've managed to 100% the game in only 8.5. Speedrunners kept this game alive even when Nintendo didn't give us DLC to the game, which I still think is a horrible decision. This, along with the modding community, which has been currently exploding with the introduction of online multiplayer. After coming off the new Super Mario Bros. Series, it was super refreshing to come back to a game that was just creative. A food-themed llama world, a carbonated ocean world, a prehistoric grass world, and those were just some of the insane ideas that this game had. This game also has a lot to do. There are 880 moons to collect, either 0, 50, or 100 purple coins in each kingdom, and of course all the costumes and cosmetics, which will definitely take a lot of grinding to get. Getting that 100% takes true dedication, and that's why I love it. This game was truly the start, at least in my opinion, to one of Nintendo's best eras, and I truly hope that the next console will be able to live up to the super stacked library of the Switch, and also the expectations of the fans.